Something that you consciously decided to do?
Oh yeah, I just want to be aggressive. I want to get in the paint and get some easy buckets to start off. And my teammates did a great job of finding me, and we executed some plays and went from there.
When you can get just a three to fall and also just score on a drive, I guess. I mean, how much does that just get you locked into it, I guess?
It does. It helps a lot. Anytime you can get an early basket, and especially in the paint, it's always good.
Just talk about what you guys were able to do defensively. I mean, really 2 games in a row.
Oh yeah, definitely. We did a great job on defense and locking and taking some of their strengths away, and we held them, I think, to 32% on the road, and it's always great.
Starting off, Yogi and Jordy, I think, were on 2 guys that they're giving up 4 inches to, and obviously held them down pretty well. Just what can you say for those guys? What did they do to just keep those guys from getting going?
Well, they played with a lot of toughness, and they took away some things that we scouted about them, and those guys did great.
Christian, what do you think in particular you did well to open up the game? You scored 8 of the first 10 points for you guys. What do you think in particular clicked for you?
I just didn't settle. I didn't really settle for outside jumpers. I just kind of took what the defense gave me, and got to the basket and got some fouls.
It's the first time since you've been here that you guys have won 2 conference road games in a row. Just how important was that?
It was very important. Anytime you can get a road win in the Big Ten, it's always great to get. And we'll go back home and we'll get better.
Just what was tough? Obviously down the stretch, you guys had a bunch of turnovers. How concerned are you guys with that, and just how that ended up?
Not too much. It was just playing basketball. We don't really too much concern with it. Like I said, we'll get back home. We'll get better, and but it was focused on defense.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Do you want Jordan now, or do you want Yogi first?
I'll bother Jordy in a minute then. Okay. What's going on, Yogi? Hey. How you doing, man? What's happening? I just want to ask you about defending Newble, basically. Just what did you think when you drew that assignment, basically what were you trying to do with him, and just what worked out for you?
Well, it all went to just our scout, really, and what Coach Johnson set up for us. And, I knew which way he wanted to go. Most of the time, he was a right-hand dominant defender, so I just pretty much take that away. And watch the national championship game, but yeah, I just took that away.
You got to move. It's pretty bad already. I think Bama's up by 21.
They are, 21-0. But yeah, I just took away his right hand pretty much, and it worked out for the best.
What do you got to do when you're defending like a guy like that that's got so much height advantage? What kind of things you got to keep in mind when you're dealing with somebody like that?
Especially when they go low, they just can't post up. So you just have to front them, and you have backside help. But someone like him can probably shoot over me because he's a little bigger than me. So I just kind of have to get into his body so he can't get his rhythm to get his shot up.
What just worked out for you guys offensively in the first half? Obviously, the second half you guys struggled, but it just seemed like you just got in the flow, got some guys to get some shots. Just what
I'd say the pressure, full court pressure after a made bucket. I felt like that really expanded our offense a lot, and they didn't really respond very well. So we just kept going with that. Another thing, we kind of got open shots. Jordan and Christian early were really hot, so we just kept going with that.
How concerned were you with what happened in the second half, the turnovers and that sort of thing?
A little bit concerned. We could have made definitely smarter decisions, but that came with playing fast. We like to play fast, so we weren't going to deviate from our game plan of playing fast. And coach was just saying, watch your decision making.
What do you like?
Thanks, sure.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah. Sometimes it happens that way, and you get a feel for a place. But my teammates found me, and I was able to knock down shots.
He probably asked you already, but I'm presuming after Iowa you were right in the gym that night, as usual.
Yeah, I was just trying to get some shots up, and whether it was that night or the next morning, either way, I was just trying to get shots up. But we were able to do that, and those games happened, so. It was good to get out of a little something.
Coach was talking about you going more to your pull-up as opposed to floaters and stuff like that. Is that something you kind of concentrated on to try to get your feet under you and get a follow-through?
I'm capable of shooting the floater, but I'm getting knocked off balance or not having my balance falling through, and it's a lot tougher shot, obviously, than a pull-up jumper. So, I've been working on that, just trying to think of different ways to get in the lane and score. But my pull-up is definitely something I'll have to go to.
What do you mean for you just to get the first one in? Is that always kind of what gets your confidence back, I guess, when you see one?
Yeah, definitely. And, my teammates have put a lot of confidence in me, and they knew last game, it was difficult, but, it happens. So we were able to get through that, and they had my back with that, and just seeing the first shot going was pretty good.
Defensively to open up, you and Yogi were both on guys that you're giving up 4 or 5 inches to, and you obviously held them, down pretty good, especially in the first half. Just what worked for both of you guys? What were you trying to keep in mind when you're guarding those guys?
Yeah, well, they're two really good players, and we knew we watched a lot of film on them. We try to learn their tendencies and that kind of thing. And there's a great scout by Coach Johnson, and so we were just trying to pick up our intensity, not let them get easy buckets, easy shots that they like to get. And so I think the way that the coaches prepared us that way, and it was good team defense for us, and we had a good plan.
What did Yogi do so well on Newble, I guess?
What's that?
What did Yogi do so well on Newble, especially? It seemed like he was trying to force him to his right, or not, take away his right, basically.
Yeah, he's just trying to do different things, just trying to be on him all the time. Yogi's quick and strong, and he can stay in front of a lot of guys, and that's what he was trying to do. And like I said, those are two really good players, so we knew that they were going to look for the shot and that kind of thing. But Yogi did a great job, as well as, like I said, the team defense really helped a lot because we can't do it all.
What's the same when Cody has 4 steals, no one else has more than 1?
He's crazy. Cody's pretty good. He's good at reading the guys in the post and just being active and long and doing what he does best.
And when he had it half court early, though, it still went the other way.
Yeah.
He does that really well anyway.
Yeah, he's like a 7-foot guard pretty much, so, good for him.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jordy. Appreciate it, always.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
We're right down here. Well, I mean, we can do either way. It's up to you. I like to write down here. Yep. Wow, really? This is getting out of hand fast, apparently. Yep. Rolled in time.
Like 13 minutes, but they're about
There we go. Boom. Wow. That was
36.
Okay, that's kind of awesome. Shit.
Look, it's not one guy. It's 8 guys, 9 guys. It's a deep team. It's a very good team. There's a reason why they're top 5 in the country. We have a freshman trying to guard. It's hard for our freshmen. They got to grow up. We got to do what we do. We got to try to play Penn State basketball to the best of our ability. There's no time for gimmicks. You know what I mean? It's January. We got our foundation in. We just got to do a better job. But he's a very good player. He can shoot threes, he can post up, he can do a little bit of everything, drives the basketball. He had a very good game. Yeah, you can't, when you play a team like Indiana and you get some turnovers, you have to produce points. If you don't produce any points, it's going to be a long night. And I felt like that's what I saw a little bit of last year in tonight a little bit. Struggled to score. Couldn't take care of the basketball sometimes. Finally get some turnovers. And then really, I thought some of our decisions were poor. And we worked on that over the last couple of days. And unfortunately, we give credit to Indiana for the defense that they played. We were rushed, they sped us up, and we looked very uncomfortable out there, where we needed to move the ball side to side and everybody get a touch and kind of work it like we were on the 4-game winning streak. But now you're playing top 5 team in the country, and you're not playing those teams anymore. So we have to continue to work. A lot of positives. We only, if we can hold them to 30 points in the first half, it's a whole different game. But we came out, we defended. We just somehow got to take some better shots, take care of the basketball.
Let's talk about Ross today.
Ross finally made some shots for us, which is great. He made some threes for us, which is great. And he has to continue to play that way, and he has to continue to play great team defense. We need his energy, we need his effort. And we need production at that 3 spot or that wing spot. Wisconsin, we didn't get much production there. But today we get some production out of him. We need everybody, we have 8 wins, and the 8 wins were everybody contributed in some way. We need our bigs to get back. Even though you're going against Cody Zeller and Wanford, we got to give you touches. You got to go to your go-tos and counters. Do what you've been doing all year. No stopping now. You know, it doesn't matter that he might be a lottery pick. Who cares? Just go out and play. I mean, obviously 51 points is tells it all right there. But I think what Indiana does a good job of, they make you, we don't get ball reversals. They cut the court in half. And we were trying to move the ball side to side and get opportunities because they down ball screens. They don't let you go off the ball screen. And our bigs were supposed to set flat screens. There was a lot of different things that didn't get done. But again, it goes back to can't let missing shots dictate your effort. And you can't let making mistakes dictate your effort. You know, 19 turnovers, that's a lot of mistakes, especially a great team like that. If you tell me we're going to hold Indiana to 74 points, I'm telling you, we're in the game. We're in the game. I mean, what, are they scoring the 80s every game? Near 90? You know? Thank you. So, you know, the goal was to try to keep them in the 60s. You can't play 20 minutes against a team like that. And you need everybody to contribute. Everybody. No matter how deep you're going on the bench. Look, our guys played hard. They tried. It's not like they didn't play hard. They played hard. They competed. You know, the ball didn't go down for us. And we missed. There was one possession. How many layups did we miss? 4 consecutive. And then I think we missed 2 more right back to back. So it was one of those nights that the lid was on the hoop, and you know, let's give them credit again. You got a 7-footer in there with long arms, and you got Mofford in there with long arms, and we're sped up. So hopefully we start to calm down a little bit, exhale a little bit, take a breather, and go up strong and start converting them. Because I still think we're a pretty good team. I really are. I really believe that. We haven't showed that. We didn't show that today. I felt like we showed it against Wisconsin, and we got to show it on Thursday. You know.
Kind of go off of that. The thing to the frustration is also where I was sitting for some of the decision making when they picked up the dribble,
Yeah.
passes and not.
Yeah.
Is that the nature of playing a team like Indiana, or do you feel like they took a step back from where you feel like they are?
I felt like they pressed a little bit, Jermaine and DJ. I think that's why you saw so many turnovers. And when you get deep and you got 3 guys around you, well, you got to protect the ball, you got to keep your dribble, you got to wheel out, you got to make better decisions, you got to step through something, you know. But we can't get too deep, and we can't get trapped like that, or you know, you're going to turn the ball over, and that's what we did.
You mentioned pressing. Is that what you think happened to the defense? I mean, 3 of 15 and held only 10 points the first time in a little bit. Is that something that you think affected him?
I think, you know, look, these guys want to play well. You know, they're 18 to 23-year-olds. They want to play well. So, you know, sometimes you want to make the big shot. You want to, and sometimes it doesn't go in for you. You know, and he's got to be one of the guys that probes and looks for shots for everybody. I just like to see us share the basketball a little bit more. I'd like to see us up around 15, 16 assists. But in their defense, other guys need to step up. You know, our bigs need to want the basketball. They need to inch up, want the ball, beg for it if they have to. And then you need to get the ball side to side. Everybody needs to get a touch. You know, they did a very good job of, you know, taking us out of our rhythm, taking us out of our offense.
After playing hard against a tough team with a more productive second half, how important is it to carry them into a game like this?
It's critical. I mean, this is the beauty of the Big Ten. No time to feel sorry for yourself. You're right back to work tomorrow. We got to get better tomorrow. They're going to play us 1-3-1. We haven't seen that all year. We got to prepare for that. They got other Princeton and, you know, Northwestern cuts, if you want to call it. We got to prepare for that. But we got to go out and continue to play hard. Positive is you hold a team like Indiana to 30 points. And we just got to do a better job for 40. It's a 40-minute game.
How do you see guys like Ross Savage, DJ, guys who are playing 30, 39 minutes respond to that, having to do that all the time?
Look, they're winners, and they want to compete, they want to play. And you know, if I ask them to play 40 minutes, they'll play 40 minutes. Yeah, it'd be nice. We shot 12 in the last 2 games, 1 last game, 11 tonight. We have to get to the line, and then we got to make them. You know, it's important for us to make them. But you know, in non-conference, one of our goals is 20+ free throws a game. You know, the teams are playing us very differently now. We're not getting to the foul line as much. We're not getting great post-ups. So we got a lot to work on. We have 2 days to do it. We got to get ready for Northwestern.
For the Big
Yeah, our younger guys need to step up. You know, it's the Big Ten now. You know, the coddling and the bringing them along slow, it's over. You know, you either gotta get it done, or you can't play. You know, which is really going to hurt us because we need a deeper bench. We need to be able to play at least 8 guys and then stretch it to 9. I mean, I thought Patrick, he only played 6 minutes, but I thought it was refreshing to see his production. That really worked, didn't it? Yeah. That really worked. Freaking genius. Huh? Smart. That was stupid. Okay, take the possession, get a good shot. I felt like you go at them and say, we're here and we're going to be here for 40 minutes. And we missed it, and we kind of got back on our heels. But you make it, God bless. You make it, could be a different first 8 minutes. I really believe that. Students were ready to erupt. And they did erupt. Just missed it, you know, but you know, I gotta be careful doing things like that. I gotta be smart as a coach. Thanks.
Feel like loading up video?
Doing what?
You feel like loading up video?
Not really.
It's not a lot.
Is it just one? One?
Yeah.
I was almost out of here.
It's a 14-24, 24-7. We don't actually go ahead and use It is.
Game started 9 hours.
It was a new tip-off. You people don't realize. I started dying. I felt bad. Amazing.
Fucking phone beeps every time.
No, that won't be a problem.
I just got to throw a couple of behind out.
Logging? Oh.
I like numbered MOVs. It's bad. Numbered MOVs.